guys, because I know sometimes you like watching stuff, I'm gonna use this grinding session as a cheap chirps. Mostly because I feel rambly and I'm on pretty decent pain medication. I have medicine for, like, muscle pains and also migraines, so it's a nice coverall for when I'm not feeling good. I have past injuries in my right wrist and my right knee. My left knee isn't really too good either, but mostly the right side. So when it goes from being really warm to really cold, I get to experience a decent amount of pain. And there's not much that I can do about it other than, like, write it out and get used to it. Actually, I have gloves somewhere that might help a little bit. Then I feel like I have fingerless gloves to play on my computer, and I'm just sitting here like, I know what I look like right now. I am the biggest dork. Alright, let's regen him. Dude, if somebody dies while we're doing this, I'm gonna be so mad. I know there's parts of this game that get a little level grindy. I think we're at one of them. To avoid having to deal with that in the future, I will likely... Like, we're just about right for where we are, but I think if I get us up to, like, 20 minimum, we'll probably be good for a little bit. Because we are gonna, like, do quests and stuff like that. Plus, I'm gonna get money for the upgrades, which I've been direly skipping. Is direly the word I want? I don't know what words I want. Anyways, let's see, stuff to talk about. So, work's been interesting, and I really enjoy it. I can't go into full details or, like, use a bunch of people's names. Like, I can go into some details, but I can't, like, give names and stuff. Also, anything related to work, my opinions are my own. Oh, I got this little glove. Maybe this will help. It's not even fingerless, it's, like, upper handless. Like one of those weird wrist things that the emo kids wear, but... Oh, okay. Happily updating this. Let's update. Start. I'm gonna try to... I don't know what level we're gonna end up at, so I can't say that. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to get everything to, like, X or Y, but... Oh, it raises my crit for some turns. Alright, we'll go with that. We're not. No. I saw the levels on those. Oh my goodness. We're being attacked by woofs. You guys were immune to, or weak to frost. Immune and weak are not the same words, oddly enough. Feral Rage you, decent damage. And so far, so good. If it stops us in the town, I'll probably have us rest there. Actually, I should just go there and rest there. Start working on the other one. So I think Strike is going to ruin their day. Or come close to it. You know, oh, it sounds so sad! Don't be sad, puppy. You're just dead. I'm aware of what I just said. That was an awful sentence. Anyways, so work. What can I say that's not gonna... I like working at my store, but, like, our boss is no longer our boss. She didn't get fired or anything, she just moved. So we got a new boss, and I'm, like, super worried about how that'll go. But, like, I've met him before as, with me as a customer. Like, they're a nice person, so I'm not, like, super worried. It's something to be worried over, so of course my brain's like, hey, let's worry over this. And I'm like, brain, why are you doing your dumb guy voice? You know, we agreed that you would stop doing that. Brain's like, no, it's cool. I don't know why that's the dumb guy voice for my brain right now. Because I'm trying to do me in a dumb guy voice. Alrighty. Stuff to sell. How much is this worth? It's only worth 1! It's lame. Right. Resting here. I think we'll just go back and forth to rest. Although getting attacked during the rest probably won't be too bad for us. They wish to know other places. Real quick. I think one of the table. Oh. That's nice. Mining success. I might save up for the royal wall. Resist, resurrection cost. What was I looking for? Attack, item find. Oh, that's like all this stuff is good. We might get that red carpet. I need that travel cost eventually, though. Lose control of target? No. Maybe if we do like a hard run of this game. Health. Okay. So we'll get that map next. My dad has meandered into the room. Hi, Dad! He's got the day off, so he'll probably drive me crazy at some point. No, we don't want you. So, I'm not being a hater to my dad. Here's why he's going to drive me crazy at some point. A, he just walked out my room and, like, let my doors swing shut slowly, and it's creaky as heck. Oh, he's coming back. It's just that really slow. It's not even creepy. It's just like that button door. WTF, mate. Anyway, so he's working on holiday stuff because we got people coming, which I am secretly hoping I'm just working the entire week that they arrive, and I kind of know that I won't be because I'm part-time and they don't give me too many hours. Although maybe with the holidays I'll get more hours. I don't know why I paused on life still on there. And so yeah, I want a lot more hours because I want to go to a convention in May. And I would like to like have most of that paid off and not be like, Dad, can I, use this much money? I'd rather do it out of my own pocket and feel like, a grown-ass person. I don't want him here. But I don't know if my plan's gonna work, because I was thinking, alright, if I make $100 a paycheck, I can put $100 away each time I get a paycheck, and if I get a larger one, like if I somehow got a $300 paycheck, I would put $300 away. Like, I'm not gonna be... I think I'm gonna be barely getting a $100 paycheck if I get lucky. I get paid every 2 weeks, so if I don't get more hours, I'm gonna have to end up bumming money from Dad, and I feel bad about it. Like, he doesn't mind, but I mind, and I got a part-time job. I would like to act like a responsible, grown adult. Okay, don't melee those. Because apparently it does jack all. Let's see life drain. I was gonna say that should kill that one. And so, and I've been able to pay for like most of the games I bought recently. But like I'm also helping Dad find like stuff for Christmas as well, and stocking stuffers and all that. So it's gonna be stressful. So I guess I should like go into the family visiting since I'm chirping around random stuff while level grinding. My uncle lives in Texas, and my grandmother does not get along with his wife. Like, they just accept that they're never going to get along. It's not like it's a one-sided thing. My grandmother and my aunt just do not get along. And I think it's fair to say she's, like, generally kind of a hard person to get along with, but so is my uncle, and they fight all the time, and somehow their marriage works, and bless them for finding each other, because I think, like, if they dated anyone else, or married anyone else, they probably would have had some issues by now. But it works for them because they're both hard-headed, and just, they'll have a fight, and then just be like, oh, they're being a jerk for a few days, and they, you know, work things out. I don't know. It's one of those, like, my dad has sat me down a few times, like, I don't know how their marriage works. I wish I did. But I do not. It does, though, so thank God, I guess, because if they got a divorce, it would be really just a pain in the butt for everybody. Anyways, so he's coming to his wife is working that week, but he is not. So he's bringing both of their kids to come visit, which everybody is super excited about because we never get to see him. I'm a little less excited because sometimes they come over and stay at our house, which is a complete mess and not meant for human beings to be in, and yet my father and I live in it. These shovels are so hard to kill. We'll do a rest after this. Better roll high. Yay! Anyways, so it went from, alright, it's gonna be a normal Christmas, I got all my shopping and stuff done, to everyone's, like, going above and beyond, so my dad's, like, doing what he normally does, which is just super overshop and all this other stuff, and I'm just like, no! I was planning a cheap holiday, and now we have to do all this extra stuff. I mean, my birthday is before the trip I'm going on, so I guess I could save up more money there, but I'm pretty sure that, like, all the money I was going to save is going to go towards holiday stuff, which, I don't know if you guys have picked this up, I don't do best around large groups of people, and there's going to be 3 children there, one of which I call the angry one. You know, just all little girls. I think the oldest of the 3 of them is going to be, or is currently in kindergarten. Like my cousin Patrick, he's awesome, I love him to death. He's the best tempered child I have ever met. I don't even want to call him, like, my dad was asking my uncle, this is my example of just how awesome this kid is. My dad was asking my uncle, alright, well, you know, what does he want from Christmas, blah, 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 blah. My uncle's like, well, his friends have been playing this and that, and blah, 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 and, you know, he's kind of interested in it, but the game's Mortal Kombat, which is an M rating. Patrick's in, like, 4th or 5th grade. It's a higher rating than they would normally let him play, which is why my uncle's really hesitant about it, but he thinks that Patrick wants it. So we were debating getting Patrick a different game, which I'm not going to name, although, I mean, he could probably guess he's getting games. He always does when he comes over here. Actually, in general, my grandmother gets him a game every year. Anywho, but there's another similar fighting game that's much more graphically acceptable for him, in my opinion. And also, the Mortal Kombat game is like 2 years old. This game came out this year. We have customers come in a lot, and I was like, hey, we should have him, you know, get it for him. My dad also thought it was a great idea. So he asked my uncle, hey, you know, do you think you would like this game, blah, 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 blah. My uncle's like, I don't know. Like, just, every time I talk for my uncle, it's stone guy voice. Do that because I end up using it a lot. We'll be fine for another fight. It's like one shovel too many. Anywho, so I was trying to find out from Uncle whether or not it was a good game to get, because GameStop recently had a Pro Week, or I said Pro Days, but like it lasted for several days. It was about a week of sales. And one of the sales was that game being like $20 cheaper. So I was like, hey, let me know if you guys want me to pick it up. And he couldn't get an answer from my uncle. My uncle's like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And finally, my dad just got my uncle to put Patrick on the phone. Hi, Patrick, if you're listening. He's probably not listening to this. Anyways, so he puts Patrick on the phone, and Patrick's like, Well, my friends play it, and I was thinking I would look at the rating on it and see if it's too old for me. Like, he says stuff like that all the time. He's so mature and stuff, and just really well tempered, and like, his mom's really strict and stuff like that. But like, he just rolls with it and whatever, and he's just like, he's one of those kids that if another kid gets 12 like okay things just kind of thrown at him and he only gets one, but it's one nice thing, he knows it's one nice thing and he is more than happy with his one nice thing. Now, with that said, like, in general, with the way our family is, they kind of want to make up the like 4 or 5 things that he didn't get with like 4 or 5 cheapo things and then one really nice thing. But like, a lot of times, because of my uncle makes good money, so he's used to having like one or two nice things. Because he's used to that, like, a great example is if you get him like cheapo brand Legos. Done any winning? If you get him cheapo brand Legos, like, he's happy, he appreciates it, but you can tell he's not, like, hyped about it. Like, he's very good at showing appreciation, but he totally won't play with those knockoff brand Legos. And a lot of the reason why is because either A, his friends have the nice Legos and want to play with the nice Legos, or B, they don't go with the other Legos he has. So it's not him being snobby, which I could easily see somebody thinking. It's just, it's sort of, welp. How do I explain it? He's kind of like me. I really like Pokemon games. If you get me something Pokemon related, it's awesome. If you get me like a doll of like something kind of weird, depending on how weird it is, I will or will not like it. It's kind of hit or miss. But like, say you saw, oh, what the heck is it? It's that thing, and like, there's always pictures of cat-related ones, Yokai Watch or whatever. If somebody got me something Yokai Watch because they were like, oh, Jessica, or oh, my name's Jessica, whatever. Oh, she likes, you know, Pokemon. This is another thing where you collect stuff. We'll get her this. I wouldn't be into it, and I probably wouldn't use it, and it's got like not a lot of value to me. It's not going to be my most precious thing in existence. So like, in general, you know, I'd still make Christmas lists and stuff and be like, yo, here's stuff in various age ranges that I would like. I don't think my aunt will ever listen to this, so I'll give you guys a really good example. I really like candles. My aunt likes candles, but she has pets, and if the pet messes with the candle, she has a house fire. I don't have that problem because my pets don't come into my room. So my aunt will see like one of those things where you like melt wax or something that's like big and just, I feel like they're clunky. They're not my favorite thing in existence. Took 50 damage, that's crazy. But she gets like things that she likes, like wax warmers or just these like neat glowy lamp things. And one year she got me like a giant Hershey Kiss container. I can't have chocolate. Yeah, but like, she gets stuff like that she likes for people on like Black Friday and stuff. And then dishes them out. I'm just sitting here thinking, you know I don't like stuff like this. Why are you giving it to me? Fireball still does more damage. Alright, we need to rest. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just shovels. Fine. But being snooty about it, like, I don't have a lot of room in my house. I'd rather have a couple of nice things. Honestly, what would make my holiday is if somebody got me a bookshelf or like a nice board, like not like a fancy dancy board. Yes, I say fancy dancy, deal with it. But like a board that I could like set on my bed and do puzzles because we don't have a table and I really like puzzles. I take that back. We do have a table. It's covered in its own height with my dad's fishing stuff out in the living room. It's like most of my existence in my house is limited to my room because my house is just full of so much crap. So I would like a bookshelf to put my little figurines and stuff on, or more of my books. Because I got books just everywhere because I really like books. And I'm out of places to put them. Are you kidding me a third time? Anyway, so a bookshelf would be awesome, or like one of the things I asked my dad about was a little stand for amiibos, and then we found an actual like bag for amiibos, because I do like amiibos, but I have nowhere to put them. And it's a bummer. And it's just bleh. Anywho, but if my aunt gets me like candy dishes and these 9 lamps and stuff like that, A, I have nowhere to put them, and B, if I do put them somewhere, I have to put like get rid of something that I like, or like box it away and never see it again, which is normally what happens. And I don't want to do that because I would like to have the thing that I like out better. Oh, a good example. My grandmother, because I forgot what like my main request was last Christmas, but it wasn't like anything too big. And she wanted me to have more things because she just likes to get me more things because I do a lot for her. And she got me like all of these owl things and like owl costume jewelry. I never wore jewelry. And it was really nice because I really do like owls. I love them. They're the best. I have a purse which I call my to-go bag because I'm too macho for a purse. It hurts my soul to call it a purse. Anyways, but I have like an awesome owl purse with like all the stuff in it, including a Pokemon umbrella because I'm amazing. Anyways, and picking up on that, she did get me a bunch of owl stuff, which I liked, but like it's stuff to go in a garden and things. We don't have a garden. And if I just set it outside, because they're so small and lightweight, like if I set them around the front of our porch where we never go, they're gonna like get knocked over and damaged, and I don't want to like come by and see like the broken owl just kind of laying on the ground. First of all, I'd be sad because there's like a broken owl, and second of all, like I would also be additionally bummed because my grandma would be like, oh, she didn't keep it out inside for a nice decoration. Well, I can't have nice decorations inside because like my house don't work like that, homie. I ain't got space. And my grandma's got like all kinds of nice decoration stuff, and I always get her nice decorations and things for her like yard and garden and stuff like that, or like I try to get her like 1 or 2 really nice things because she's trying to like offload all the crap she has as well. So lately I've been getting her stuff that like wind chimes and stuff like that because she likes to sit outside and she attempts to have a garden. She has mostly potted plants. But like she likes having stuff like that in her yard and it makes her happy. So I get her things like that go outside. Or like once or twice Dad and I have hunted down like potted plants, and then knowing that it was going to get bigger, we got her like a bigger pot to go with them and stuff like that. I did not expect to be rambling about Christmas this entire chirps, by the way. Also, I might take a break from leveling, because, like, the pain is going... It's about halfway... I'm not gonna say halfway up the actual arm, because it's past the elbow. It's between, like, elbow and shoulder. Anywho. But, yeah, she tries to get me stuff like that, because she thinks I'm doing what my aunt does. Or, one of my aunts. There's a lot of women in my family. Anyways, she thinks I'm doing what my aunt does, which is getting her stuff that I like, which I try to get people stuff they like. Because, like, I want to get them stuff that they'll use and actually enjoy in things. Like, I have a whole bunch of little Steven Universe things and Animal Jam things that I could easily stuff in the kids' stockings. But I know they don't like Animal Jam or Steven Universe. So there's not really a point in me doing that because they're not going to enjoy it and appreciate it. And I'd rather put in things that they're going to enjoy and appreciate. We have beaten so many shovels up. I think this will be the last round and I'll take a break. Anywho, so yeah, that's the situation. It's just, it's chaos, and don't get me started on my cousin, her mom, who spends like $1,000 on this kid every year because she's constantly trying to make up having a divorce and a crappy life for both of them. Which really their life isn't that crappy because like everybody helps them out with stuff. And like the daughter, although her dad's a jerk and has a new family and stuff like that, which he's cheating on, by the way, but you guys didn't hear that from me. Anyways, moving on. What were we talking about? Right, sunflowers. Anyway, so like, her mom just gives her everything, and this kid's so you guys have heard me complain about her before. Anyways, it's the same one that will not chew with her mouth closed, and it sits next to me and crunches chips, even though she knows that I cannot stand that. Anywho, I had my Floor Creek Dead's lingering back there. In the dark, might I add. I have no idea why he doesn't just turn the light on. Like, I had the light off because I wasn't in there. And I like to conserve electricity. Once he goes through my room, I got, like, this light on and the light in the room that I'm not using on because I have a double connected room. And the bathroom light's on because he wants to look at my clothes and stuff. Mr. Crab's just doing a little dance. Everybody do the crab dance. I took a moment to actually do the crab dance. If you didn't, I'm very upset with you. That's now our victory dance for battles. Very liquid. Regen 1 HP. Those are neat, but they're not too awesome. Alrighty, I wanted to get to 20 for at least somebody by the end of this, but again, my arm is killing me despite me being on pills, which means I'm actually in a lot more pain than I know, so I'm gonna cut this off here. Thanks for joining me for the cheap chirps. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I hope it made up for not having stuff yesterday, plus you guys got to see me doing the level grinding. You know, I didn't cheat like a dirty scumbag. I might do a cheap chirps for the other level grinding session. I don't know. Working on 20. Also working on getting like a decent amount of gold because I want to like upgrade everybody's things at least once. It's gonna be like 150 each. So let me math this out real fast. So it's 300 times 4, which is 1200 plus 150, which is 1350. Which I would be closer to if I hadn't bought that table, but I think that table was worthwhile. So I got it. My Tamagotchi's very happy. He looks like a bald sumo man because I have to put him on mute while I'm at work, so I didn't do the best raising of him. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the cheap chirps. I don't know, we'll talk about it next time. I'll think of something eventually. Bye!